Social media fam, wishing you all a happy Thursday. Today we're talking about values and how we can use them to better understand ourselves, to help make decisions beforehand and really commit, whether that's saying yes or whether that's saying no to the necessary things that come up in life, right? So values, say a close textbook definition, don't hold me to this, it's close, is the lenses we see these are two cute little eyes. We see ourselves and the world. The lenses that we see ourselves and out into the world. What is a better way to break this down and be specific is our own personal truth. Personal truth. To leave it living to fulfillment. If I could write, the lens that we see ourselves and the world, our own personal truths that will lead us to fulfillment, our values. So there's a couple scenarios. We can know our values: honesty, integrity, a healthy lifestyle. We could know them, but we don't act on them. We don't act. We don't take action on them. We know we should be doing that. We know we should be doing that, but we're not doing it. And so what's that lead to? Suffering. When you go back and you think about it, it's like I am very aware of working out 5 times a week. I'm very aware that if I just made more sales calls, I would get more sales. And then when you go lay down in bed at night, it's eating you alive because it's like, wow, I have all these opportunities, but I just can't get my ass in gear to get this done. So you know your values, but you're not acting on them, and that will lead to suffering. Suffering. Say, okay, you haven't had to talk to Tanner preaching in your ear, asking you these questions, these value mining questions like, what excites you? What gets you up and going in the day? If money didn't matter, what would you be doing? Some of these deep digging questions that I ask my coaching clients of like what to find out what their values are. So say if you don't know currently, you haven't had those types of experiences. We live the should to lifestyle. We're acting off of friends and family, people who we trust, maybe some guys you read their articles on the internet, and you don't know your own values, so you're kind of just acting off of other people's agenda. Well, when you're acting off of other people's agenda, you can never really plan for your own. And you got to remember, these are for you. So, say we don't know, we live the should, then it'll conclude in, my life has no meaning. You're like, Tanner, that's harsh. You can't be saying that. And it's very true. If we don't have a direction, a purpose, and holding our decision making based off of our values, the clients I work with, myself, you tend to get lost in the drift. Time just continues to go on. And you feel like you're not really sure what you want to do. You have no passion towards anything in particular. So you're thinking like, man, what am I really doing here? Like, what am I really contributing here? So when we don't know our values and we're living the should lifestyle, it can lead to a life that doesn't feel like it has really, truly any meaning. So if I could narrow this down, I'm going to go over my personal values and some more thought-provoking questions in my next video. But for now, just to give you guys a better idea, the main benefit for knowing your values is the power of decision. Decision! It's so simple. One of the worst things that ever happened to humanity was that we had a choice. Now because we have choice, we can go back and forth and think, well, I don't have to do this today. It's funny because when we looked at the animal kingdom, there was no deer or tiger or whatever that lived to half its potential because they didn't have a choice. It's like, I gotta go out and I gotta go get dinner right now. Versus us, we have the choice. It's like, I could push that business idea back a couple months. It's COVID. I don't need to work out right now because what if I got hurt? Then I'd really be screwed. So because we have choice, knowing our values allows and helps us to make decisions. I hold a value of giving back. So it's like when it comes to the alarm clock going off early in the morning, it's like, okay, I have the opportunity and I know I should be doing this. I need to be doing this for my future. The decision is already made. So that gives so much freedom and clarity when we eliminate choice and we act off of the values that I know that are deep inside of us to work towards a more fulfilling life. Because that's all we want. That's all we want. We just want to be working towards things we enjoy, be hanging out with friends and family, vacations, moving around. Like these are a lot of the core pieces: connection, understanding, growth, and values. And understanding your values can be the golden ticket to help making those necessary choices, making those necessary decisions to get where you want to go. I hope this gave a little more clarity on an opening on values, and I work on this very closely, very diligently with my clients when we're first starting out in the first couple sessions. We're really going to be mining for those. We're really going to be making sure that you're honoring these values, that you're acting every day as a gift, and that these are what you really do want to do. If this is what you want out of life and this is what you really do want to do, I'm going to make sure that you answer the hard questions and that we get going to get you there. Envision yourself 3 months from now. You've got your values, honesty, integrity, your hard working ethic, and now the 3 month self in the future, you're hyped up, you're seeing, because just you're acting off of these values, all the progress that you're making, whether that's growing in your sales company, whether that's giving back to your community, whatever it may be, we'll figure it out. If you have any more questions on this, never hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always open to brainstorming. Love to help in any way I can. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful Thursday, and until next time.